I'm delighted to have this opportunity to draw delegates' attention to two independent reports on professionalism and preparedness for practice that were commissioned by the General Dental Council, the regulatory body of UK dental team registrants. These were undertaken under the auspices of the ADEE, and you can see there the list of contributors. One of the reports, as I say, covers preparedness for practice of UK graduates at the point of graduation and registration with the General Dental Council. The other was on professionalism in dentistry and the wider healthcare professions across the breadth of a healthcare professional's career. Both involved rapid evidence assessments and scoping interviews of topic experts. We were also involved in a significant number of GDC learning events. As you will see, with the professionalism review, we also undertook 9 focus groups with dental professionals, dentists and allied professionals, and members of the public. We also carried out a Delphi survey on professionalism over a 3-week period. Just a couple of key messages from each of the reports. You will hopefully have a copy of my full presentation, which will give you a lot more information. Firstly, in relation to professionalism, some of the key messages included issues around what they called lapses in behaviour or actions. And these did not necessarily imply that a person was unprofessional. It may just be a one-off. What was important to both members of the public and dental professionals was that a professional learned from their mistakes, of course, many of which tended to occur in challenging situations. The other issue is that professionalism, we know, is multifaceted, and it's really important to take an action or behaviour in context. Members of the public also, interestingly, took a more lenient approach, shall we say, to how professionals acted, not just at work, but out with work. And they certainly had a more lenient approach in their views compared with those of dental professionals. If we look at preparedness for practice, the two main issues, from my point of view, was the issue of the transition for a new graduate who's just graduated going into the workplace. It is a monumental step, and clearly there is a need for a closer engagement across all stakeholders, undergraduate level, postgraduate level, and the regulatory body. There is also evidence that integrated patient-centered teaching in a variety of settings was extremely valuable for educational purposes. But it was important to ensure that the teaching and the assessments were common across whatever facility the student was being trained in. So in conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, I thought it might be useful for you to see what the project team and other members of other ADE teams have carried out recently. Some of you may remember way back, and it's 10 years on now, the production of the reference manual for dental CPD, following the Erasmus project that was carried out by the ADE. In tandem with this, we have tried to keep the Dent CPD website going on, and 10 years on now, I've just updated it, and I'm very grateful to Miguel, who is helping to modernize it, shall we say. And I do hope that you'll find some of the references there of extreme value. Others will recall that part of the team carried out a review of CPD back in 2019, which is only just a year ago. And of course, the 2 reports that I've just briefly referred to today. There are links there. There are a number of other links on the Dent CPD website. And as I say, within your paperwork that you should have circulated, you should have a wider, a much more broader presentation about these 2, what I feel are being very important reports. And I'm extremely grateful to the team who worked with me to produce these, and to the GDC for commissioning it. Thank you very much.